Okay, so let's now understand part 2, which is reading to apply a diagram. So part 2, there would be 8 questions and you get 9 minutes to solve them. The first 5 questions, you have to totally depend on the diagram. So 8 minutes means you have a little more than 1 minute per question, right? So you're getting a little extra time. When we are saying 8 questions and 9 minutes, 1 minute is extra time. But don't waste that extra time. Take about 20 seconds for skimming the diagram before you even attempt the questions, so you understand what information is being asked for. And when I say skim, it just means look through. It doesn't mean that you have to start learning up or remembering it or memorizing it. You just glance at it, see it, so that there is no ambiguity in your mind and you are clear about it, right? Also, what we have to do is, like, the very first questions, for the 5 questions, you will find them in the paragraph. So we follow the same technique we used in part 1, where we skim the words and we look for them in the diagram this time. Sometimes it could be a little more logical, like they're giving you, say, time to locate, like say they talk about the afternoon, but they've given you the time in the diagram. So you would have to apply your logic here. In question number 6, 7, 8, right? So we have 3 questions which come, so it's in 2 parts, first 5 and then you have the next 3. So those 3, mostly you will find the answer in the paragraph above, which you solved. So you solve question 1 to 5 and then you go for 6, 7, 8. This 6, 7, 8 is based on the paragraph before, or something which you missed, like in the passage, which you haven't seen in the passage. But 90% of the time it comes from the passage above. So since it's based on questions related to relationships or what is happening in the passage, could be related to the relation of the person who's writing to the one who's being written to, or it could be related to some underlying meaning in the paragraph which you did before. You have to understand that 6, 7, 8, it is important to read the paragraph you solved before and only then start working on it. Sometimes we also get a feeling that, okay, say a relationship question. We have 4 options, say sister, wife, and so on. We have 4 options given to us and we assume that the person is, say, a co-worker or a sister or a friend, just because it seemed that way. So it seemed that way will not work for us. What we really have to look at is whether they have given you certain lines which can help you eliminate the others. Because if the others are eliminated, only then, say, friend is your answer. Friend will be an answer only if the others can be eliminated. Do not assume anything in the relationship questions, because sometimes it can be tricky to do that. So time management, skimming, reading the lines in the middle also, which will be from the paragraph on top, these are really critical. You must definitely do that. It's a very scoring section and I don't see why you can't get marks in it. So we'll discuss part 3 in the next video. Thanks.